Okay. Hopefully I'm live. Let me make sure. Because it doesn't look like I am. No, I'm live. I'm live. Get on there. Open chat. Sweets. Okay. Streaming again. Did one of these yesterday. Doing another one today. Want to do them more often in general. Gonna work on a couple little things today. I guess let's go over what we did yesterday. I gotta update the video information for yesterday's stream. Do that after this one. So I'm working on a remake of Zelda 1. Here's the first screen with the Game Boy Color aesthetic. I'm using a tile set called excuse me, Awakening. I will try to link that in the description after the stream, but got it on itch. It's like $4. Very faithful Game Boy Color Zelda style. So far we got a cave. We did screen transitions in and out of the caves yesterday. We had the old man disappear yesterday, the sword appearing over the head animation, that right there, that little dialogue box right after. Oh, I forgot I said I was gonna share the link to the Discord. Okay, did that. All right, anyway, got a little to-do list. I'm gonna do a couple small tasks tonight. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. I did just work today and it is a little late, but I'll try to do 90 minutes if I can. So we're gonna do dialogue opening and closing. Right now the dialogue just kind of snaps in and snaps out, or just appears and disappears. But if we opened up Link's Awakening, ooh, I don't want audio. Hold on, sorry. If we open up Link's Awakening, we can see, if you pay close attention to this dialogue appearing. Okay, I wasn't paying that close of attention. It scales up. How do I? Okay, I paused it. I don't know the controls for keyboard on this. Okay, two things. It scales up when it opens and scales down when it closes, and there's also a little indicator that only appears when there's more text after the current box. Like right now there's no indicator because when I press it, it's going to scale back down to close. See that? So, I don't know, that's like 3 frames and it steps down. I'm going to have it smoothly go down, or smoothly scale the Y to 0 in the middle. And then if I want to do it faithful, I'll go frame by frame and figure out what the sizes of the boxes for each one and stick that in the animation. But for now, I don't need to do that. So I'm going to open up my dialogue, which is in UI. So we're giving you an animation player. Gonna have an open animation and a closed animation. So hopefully I only need to change the Y and it'll already scale from the middle. Hopefully. So layout, transform, unlock this, set it to 0. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Dialog box. Layout, transform. Okay. The scale. Unlink that. Oh, you're doing a Link's Awakening remake too? Hell yeah. Yeah, eventually I would like it to be oh, that's not. Okay, so it's not in the middle. Eventually I would like to have it like all sprite based and with the correct palette and pixel sizes and faithful like that. But no one's really gonna be paying attention to that, and this will get us going. So I need it to. So can I scale it up and just move it down, and that'll give the effect? What position is this? Can't remember if there's a way to like get the certain point. I'm gonna be. Where's that position 2D? Is that not a thing anymore? Guess I can just do it in OTD. Right in the middle there. Where is that? That is 116. So if I were to do 60 FPS despite its age, so you can analyze the animations and triggers frame perfectly with good YouTube Let's Play. Yeah. For a while I was just going frame by frame on a long play of Link's Awakening, but I'd like to have a bunch of save states at every feature that I have to re-implement and try to make high quality videos myself. That way I can directly compare if I want to do a blog post or some sort of thing like that, what feature I'm replicating and what it'll look like here. But yeah, that is a good thing about Game Boy games. So we'll start at 0. Okay, actually, let's hit this first. Okay. Should I do size or scale? I don't know. I'll do size instead. So create 2 keys so that'll make the reset tracks. But the size is actually going to start at 0 and end at no, keep clicking the wrong things. Ends at 160. Is your character's hair swoosh inspired by the River King game? I'm just using assets from Itch Awakening by Soda Coma right here. So no inspiration. I just wanted to use free assets. I don't even know River King. Yeah, I haven't seen this. Cute. So now I want this to be start at 80? Question mark? Except up here, so. No, not 80. 80 divided by 4. I need it to be plus 20. Yeah. So starts there, ends up Oh, I am not even clicking anything here. So. All right. Hopefully this will just do it. Play. Hello? Play. Hello? All right, what am I missing here? Oh, that's where Richard's from? Yeah, my guy does kind of look like Richard. That's cool. Yo, why is my animation player... Why can't I click? What happened? Turn off and back on? Okay. Play button's not working. What's going on here? Also, why are these gray? What makes this? Forgive me, for I am confused. Any cool discoveries while when analyzing the game so closely? Um, Nothing that you wouldn't hear from like speedrunners going at it. I haven't really gotten too deep into it. I'll say one thing that might be interesting to try to replicate is the wall clipping. Where I did it in this version. Or I slightly did it in this version. So, oh wait, did I? I can't remember. Okay, yeah. So you see how if I push up against the wall, his hat is one below, but if I go up here and I slide against it a little, you could be a little bit up. I don't know what the deal with that is, and I don't know how to replicate it completely, but I sort of just have the collision. Let's see. I have the collision kind of lagging behind the player. So, or do I have the sprite lagging behind the player? I don't even remember how I did that, but that's something I gotta re-implement on this new version. Oh, I think the raycast is stopping the player. But if you slide in, his sprite can kind of clip. Just a quirk, but I do want to get all the quirks in if I can. All right, let's get out of here. Why am my animations not playing? It's maybe frustrating to watch me because I don't actually do much game development these days. This is just an attempt to have a project going and make use of this YouTube that's been lying dormant. But I am no expert. I really don't know why. It's like it's there in theory. Yeah, you have no idea what they had to do to write that in assembly. It's like written in like directly on assembly and not like compiled into assembly for Game Boy, right? I have no idea how game development worked for the Game Boy or for old consoles in general. And what am I missing here? Why are you gray? Does it matter if you're gray? Does that have anything to do with the animation not playing? Hey, Windfish, welcome, thank you. Oh yeah, alternating disappearing circles, yeah. That's part of the charm too. Okay. Maybe it's just bugging out. Just close the whole thing and check. All right. All right. Let's see. God, I hope I'm not missing something obvious here. It's 0 to 1. It's 1 second. Does looping do anything? No. Sure. Okay. What's the problem here? Walked into the stream being like, we're just gonna do 2 simple things. I'm even cheating on this one by not doing the proper steps and instead smoothly animating it, but it doesn't want to smoothly animate. It's not gray anymore. Is it mad because it's not in a control? Here, let's put the animation player in a control, the dialog box in here, and then play it. It's that. You can't animate from a dialog box for some reason, from a color rectangle for some reason. Damn it. All right. Well, now we know. Oh, did we always have? That's new, right? The ping pong loop. It's gotta be new. That's awesome. All right. Well, there's that. I like to just let the screen scale higher rather than actually do proper timing. So we're just gonna do that. One cool discovery is black and white versions of the palette cycling that happens when you explode a bomb. It looks so cool, but it's literally just like any other color. Oh. I gotta look at that. I'm actually having trouble picturing it. A lot of cool art tricks. I still love the art style for the Game Boy Zelda games. It's still my favorite art style. Like, I did not really love the Switch remake. I'd still rather play the originals. I'm excited for Mina the Hollower. I think I want to make my Zelda tutorial series again because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people playing Mina the Hollower. Being like, ooh, I want to make that too. I mean, that's what I'm feeling right now. That game was supposed to come out, I think, a week ago, but it got delayed. That's okay. Take your time. Take your time, Yacht Club. Anyway. Animation. So, technically, I don't even need a close animation because I'm fairly certain animation player lets you play in reverse. Play backwards, yeah. So, we need it to play the animation before we start drawing text. Let's open up our dialog. Here's all our stuff. Very cool. I suppose we'll make an open state and a closed state. Which will be, we don't even need that. We just need an animate state. And in this animate state, we'll do an open and close. It's okay. We can reuse some code. It's fine. It's okay to write things twice sometimes. States dot open if and well, I need another ready variable, don't I? Let's get out of here. Dialog animation player is going to be something like, okay, I want you to be here. I want this to be called dialog. Why are you gray? Because, I mean, technically, this was its own scene, and then I put it into the UI, and I made it local here. Now it's gray. I don't remember. You could hear the text box sound. Found my series when you're trying to make your own remake of The Village, thinking I was just going to make it in Godot. Oh, you made it in JavaScript? Okay. I don't know any JavaScript. I only know Godot. Watching more than once? Oh. Yeah, I want to remake it. I made that when I was 16, 17. A lot of what I posted there were like the first times I ever worked on the features that I implemented. So I'm so happy that it's helpful, but I feel like I can do slightly better now. All right. And equals get, or yeah, get node. No. Can I do that? Does that work? What am I doing? All right. Does that work? Oh my gosh. Can't type right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's there. I would love an Oracle remake. I will say Link's Awakening remake did give us Echoes of Wisdom. So it was worth it for that. I loved that game. Oh, I would love to make the Triwand in Godot. Like, make all the enemies able to target either the player or other enemies. And then when you kill them, make your Triwand allow you to spawn one on your team. I think that would be so cool. I don't really love this Vim add-on for Godot. I'm glad it exists, but like I can't select and then hit delete. Oh, I can. I just have to do it with the actual Vim key bindings. Okay, there's no mouse and Vim mix and match. It's okay. It's okay. Who cares? So when it's open, if not animation is playing, is that what it is? Is it playing? Yeah. State equals states print. And then we're done. Okay, I gotta move this here. I need to move this here. I gotta do state equals states. What is scroll text? So it would go to state scroll. Otherwise, this time it would. Oh no, this is where we emit. Text completed emit. And otherwise, we scroll the text. Welcome, Shadow Game Dev. True point click fans are wake up 4 a.m. Welcome back, Herrick. It's only 9:47 p.m. for me. Oh, it's. All right, that's okay. I gotta set the scale. It's it's yes. Okay. You gotta be smaller. Actually, you gotta be regular. Or I gotta reset you. And I gotta scale you. Yeah. Well, good morning. Another neat tidbit, if you watch the Let's Play slowly, you could hear how the rupee sounds were made. 3 discrete notes played a few times very fast. All right. I need to learn how to make sound effects at some point. I know what tools to use, but it's not just about like making fancy waves and crunches and whatever. Cause yeah, there's a lot of like semi-musical elements that go into each of the little jingles and stuff, you know? Also, I messed up the position. For everything. Everything's messed up now. Because of this scale right here. Do you even need a size, Mr. Blank Control? No. Do you? Can I just multiply all you by 4? No? What am I doing? Not the size. Position. Thank God. Okay. All right. It's dangerous to go alone. All right. Gotta fix. You. Just gonna be back to correct. But why are you gray? Why are you gray? Does anyone know why this is gray? It used to be part of scene, but then I made it local, and then I deleted the scene. So why Like you're not like that anymore. Why are you gray? Oh, and you moved back. I don't want the color rectangle to move. I want... Wait, do I? All right, everything that I had just done, I had done with it being everything in the color rectangle. So U times 4, U times 4, U times 4, U times 4. This is the new Godot update, right? Built from source. No, this is stable. I'm just using the minimal theme that they're adding to 4.6. I've just was using that for the last few months. I'm glad that it's becoming official. I think it looks great. Welcome back, Mr. Squarepeg. All right. I gotta fix the positioning of the dialogue. So let's say it's 64 and 420. I want it to be at 420, but I don't think that's what it actually is. I think it's 416. That looks right. All right. It's dangerous to go on. Yes, sir. All right. So let's hide you. I probably also messed things up because I was using some stuff with pausing. Like, this only works when paused. I want it to inherit along with that. And this dialogue will only work when paused. Or all of it will only work when paused. Sure, whatever. We're good. Switch back to blue. That's good. Yeah, there's a classic toggle, I'm pretty sure. I haven't tried the new update yet. I can see if it's on Godot's. Just curious. 4.6, unstable. Yeah. Download in the background. Download. How do I do this? Oh, I'm getting off topic. Oh, button. Yeah, I changed my editor font and I changed my colors. I like Everforest. That's my favorite color scheme at this time. Also, I think my blue light filter's on. Do y'all see that? Okay, I'm gonna suspend this, and you tell me if this makes any difference. Oh God, it's definitely making a difference for me. Whoa! All right. Well, hopefully, I'm turning it back on. I'm turning it back on. No difference? Awesome. Welcome, Maxim. Good to see you. All right, bet. I need it on. All right. So what are we doing? We need the animation. Okay, so we need the state to start on open. All right. Please work. I walk in here. If I walk up, you should play the animation. No! Dialogue text equals text. All right, dialogue is not. All right, that's okay. It's because I moved some things around. Dialogue box. Okay. I hate how I named things. This is dialogue and this is dialogue. But I don't want to call this text because the value that I'm changing is it's text. Dialogue text. Okay. So dialogue text. What we got? Walk backwards. So that's wrong, but did it play? I need to make this slow again. Why is it all gray? Okay, it's gray because... No, why is it all gray? That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. So, reset. Speed scale 1. Alright, and then I do need it hidden. It is a great sprite pack. I should link it. I'm gonna link it. I got a credit. It's available. It's only $4. Awakening complete tile set. All right, I'm gonna send it in chat, and I'm going to put it in the description. Tile or art? Not art. It's it is art, but it's not thumbnail art. It is. I'll just put sprites in the description. Refresh your page if you want to see that. All right. Content will fit better to name it. No. What? In the dialog box? It's dangerous to go alone. Did it play? I wasn't paying attention. Did I even tell it to play anywhere? I'm gonna tell it to play here. Dialog. All right. Ideally, all of these things would be accessed from one place, but we're not doing that right now. Oh, I guess I can do dialog.anim is already there. .play open. It's already there. One key to cat. What are you talking about? What's wrong with my reset? Oh. Then okay, that's why it was offset. Because I messed it up. Oh no, are you all up there now? Open. All right. That's okay. This is all right. What is the position that I'm looking for? 32, 34. Just type it in. Just type it. 32, 384. Not that. 32, 384. Bam. Okay. Dialogue content. I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna think about naming after the stream. Cause oh, well, okay. All right, and now I'm stuck. So we got it to open. I need this print, wait. So it's this text completed. So we're not doing this. This is, yeah, oops. Okay, I missed that. State equals states close. And now when the animation finishes, it should close. So very slow open. Text, text, text. And we're frozen. Do we get here? Moonwalk. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. We don't get there. All right. So we're not in state. Wait, what state are we in at that point? Let's ask every frame. Print state. State 1, 2, 1. We're in state 1. which is print. It never gets its way. State, wait, right? Well, that's not helpful because, okay, it's still attempting to print. So, just kind of. Let's just move it. Let's just move it. Okay. Well, we got out. Okay, and it did play. Just I need it to play in reverse. Let's get rid of this hello. Where do I tell it to play? Oh, we want to go to states close, and we want to do anim play backwards open. And that should do. Bring it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. All right. Well, it played twice. Is it supposed to open again? I also need the text to hide. All right, we're not going to play it backwards. We're going to do an entire additional animation for close. Because we have that kind of space on our computer. I don't need to save however many bytes it is to reuse the same animation in reverse. It's okay. It's okay. And then with that, we can also stick a dialogue text. Visible should be off when it closes, and it should be on when it opens. How about that? Oh, and we should use the new animation that we just made. So, how about that? Just go alone. Take this. That's perfect. Okay, but it played again. Why is it playing again? Did I accidentally hit loop or something? No. Why is it playing it again? We close. When the text is completed, it should just hide. It should be done. Oh wait, but not this. Get parent. I don't care. Just do it. Da-na-na-na. No! Why is it doing that? Why is it opening? How many times do I tell you to play? And play close and print. But it's playing open, right? Go back to UI. This is where we tell it to open. Get parent. What happens if we don't run the animation? It doesn't play. Fair enough. So it's closing. Oh, I know why. Because there's a whole other text box that I put there. Like, there's another line of dialogue that's supposed to play. So it works. Like, okay, if I hide, if I don't print this, does everything run fine? Okay, so the dialogue is working. It just can't play the next dialogue. Well, that does mean that this doesn't do anything. So get rid of the get parent hide. Right? That doesn't do anything. Let me check. Da-na-na-na. No. Wait, okay. Yeah, why did I put that back? Let me just make sure. With the get parent hide, does everything run fine without the second dialog box? It does. So, what do we need to do to print dialogue properly? Do I need to set its state somehow? Like, no, this has to be something like that. Excuse me. Dialogue state, dialogue text, states. It's states, not state. It's states. Da-na-na-na. It worked. We got it. All right, let's make it faster. Now, after that 45 minutes of making sure there's a smooth animation for the dialogue, welcome, Ice Fox. After making sure that's all there, let's make it so fast that it's imperceptible to anyone paying attention. All right, 4 is actually good. I think that was a decent smooth speed. Actually, I like 6 as well. Let's see what 8 looks like. I like 8. We're doing 8. It's so smooth, which is bad because it's supposed to be steps, but we'll get there. All I got to do is add more keyframes later and make them discrete. But for now, smooth. There was one bug there that you can't tell because it's input related, but sometimes when I walk up here, it automatically goes, it automatically scrolls down instead of waiting for input. Like there, I didn't press the button to move it forward, but that's okay. Because right now I'm just trying to make this look good for a GIF to be postable, and things will be cleaned up after this milestone. But I'd say, yeah, those are dialogue animations. So, gonna open up GitHub Desktop. Just, all right. Okay, all I did there was add hashtag to do. Me when the mile is stoned. Right. Not hearts, not player, not player. Yes, you, and yes, you. Okay. So, add dialogue open and close animations. Closes number 9. Hey, Michael. Thanks for still being a viewer. Good to see you. All right, I should be able to hit refresh. That's closed. Wonderful. Best part of working on these projects. Oh, that finished downloading. All right, close that. We don't want to look at the new Godot yet. Best part is moving the in progress to the done. We did it. All right. Now we need the scroll indicator. Now, this should be simple because it should just be showing and hiding a sprite when we're at the proper state point. Okay, can y'all see that? Can y'all see there being one more pixel? Oh, can I zoom? Okay, no, that's just zooming shenanigans. Never mind. Portmaster? Yes, I've got them. I really want to put this project specifically on my RGB, no, Pow Kitty RGB 20S. It's got a 1x1 screen. Oh, it's not this one. It is SX. So I'm gonna make this 1:1 aspect ratio compatible just because I want to play this on my funny Game Boy. But yeah, I have heard of Portmaster. I haven't tried doing any Godot projects on mine yet, but I've seen it on the subreddit. I know it's possible. Do. Oh man, that animation changes everything, guys. That feels so good. I won't change it as great as this indicator is going to. I gotta look at my Link's Awakening one more time. I think I do have a reference video. Do I? No, I don't. I have a reference video for walking in and out of here. Oh, well, that's what I was trying to demonstrate earlier, where this. Whatever. It doesn't matter. What I need now is the indicator, and I gotta look at Link's Awakening one more time. So. See, that animation is so quick. Message retracted. I didn't do that. Did you do that? Can you remove your own messages? How do you feel about AI assisted coding? I personally don't like AI, but I'm trying to keep my mouth shut about it because a lot of my peers do. I've tried it. I'll say I mess around with it every 3 to 6 months. Ayo, am I alive again? I am. Can't talk here. Sorry, just replying to the Discord. And I gotta do not disturb myself. All right. Yeah, I don't like it. I think it takes out the fun of programming. Maybe people can tell me things that are less fun, or I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like AI in general. We love to hate AI. Good. Does shrink the brain. I will almost say that. Also, look at the clipping here. Like, Link can walk what, 6 pixels up into this? Oh, I guess the chair or table just has smaller hitbox. Anyway, we just need the indicator in the bottom left corner. Ever play around with Pico 8? I haven't made anything with Pico 8, but that RGB 20SX, what a mouthful. I primarily just did Pico 8, Explorer games or whatever it is, the free store in it. Did Microsoft say that 70% of the code was written by AI and then released a Windows 11 update that killed people's SSDs? See? It's... Yeah. Stuff like that is going to become increasingly common, is my guess. Clipping makes it look like it's not proper bird's eye. It's at a bit of an angle. Yeah. I guess part of it is just going to be creative with the collision sizes of my blocks. Speaking of doing trickery to make it look right on the angle, do y'all remember the link between worlds? How they just kind of tilt all the entities? Link between world tilt. Can I just type that and I'll know what I mean? I think that's so entertaining. I want to make something like this at some point. 3D top-down Zelda type of thing. All right. Closing the task manager opens another task manager. All right. Yeah, that's even why I'm trying to get off GitHub. That's why I'm using ForgeJo here. Is because why should I let them train their... Like, okay. Why should I let them train their AI freely on my stuff, but also doing this, but still having the code publicly available somewhere means it's gonna get scraped and trained anyway. So it's like I don't even know what to do. This is just an ideological. I don't want my stuff to be on GitHub if I know that they're gonna be training all their shit with it. You know? I don't know. Does our UI have an indicator I can use? I guess these arrows. Let me get on Pinta. I love this program. I would only use paint.net when I was on Windows, but thank God there's a basically paint.net for Linux. However, things are slightly moved and it confuses me. I'm still learning. You use Codeberg? I'm pretty sure Codeberg uses ForgeJo. Yes, powered by ForgeJo. So you can host your own ForgeJo if you wanted a private version. But yeah, Codeberg, same difference. It's awesome. Ace Sprite I like as well. I've purchased Ace Sprite. I just don't have it installed here right now, so I default back to Pinta. Got Ace Sprite on my laptop. Libre Sprite's also a good choice. I'll just use this one and I won't make it red yet. And then if we look at it and we decide we do need it to be a color, we can make an edit to the sprite sheet. Deal. I'm gonna do an animated sprites. Sprite frames, new, cool, edit. Yeah, sure, I'll use default. I left. I'll rename you indicator. I don't know why all my text is gray, but it's okay. Accelerama, I think I heard of that. That one's not made with Godot, is it? I have seen this before. I don't think it's the one I'm thinking of. Affinity is free, yeah, I did hear about that. What's the catch? ProMotion SG. Never heard of that. ProMotion SG. Is it super obscure? Where is it? Oh, NG? NG? Okay. Neat. Oh, paid though. Limited features. I am trying to do as many open source, as much open source software as I can. Like, I am willing to take the downgrade in features for my philosophy at this point. Like, I'm allowed to do that because I'm not trying to make any money off of this. I just want to. Whole reason I want to teach people how to make Zelda games is to stick it to Nintendo. Like, I'm just trying to get away from the corporations in general, I guess. All right, UI, all files. No, you're in assets. Spent so long trying to pull me over to Linux. Well, it worked. Here I am. I'm on Debian right now. You did it. I am. I have been. I'd say for the last couple of years, I haven't been doing much programming, but I have been doing endless distro hopping. My laptop's running Arch. I did NixOS for a minute. I jumped between. I did Bazite. I did all the Fedora Atomic stuff. Like at least 6 months on each of these, and then I decided Debian and Arch are good. They're solid. I don't really need to search too hard. All right, we'll do these 2 frames. Cool. Is it there? Let me hit play. SteamOS. I'm excited to run SteamOS when it's publicly available, or when I get a Steam Deck, if I get a Steam Deck. Bazite is a great choice too. It's just SteamOS but Fedora based instead of Arch based. Debian and Arch are where you stay. See, I got on your page. Debian I use on my desktop because I just wanted something I don't have to update as much, and then my laptop I bring everywhere. I do Arch, and I'm like deep into the window managers too. Right now I'm running River, which is a Wayland window manager. But if I have access to a decent mouse, I like KDE. All right, run, play, go, play the animation. Oh, this button? Loop? Do I gotta loop you? Autoplay on load, sure. Loop? Hello? Play? Famous Studio, I think I heard on that. Super Mario Remastered, yes! I've got that installed as well. I haven't played with the source code, but I really want to play around with that, besides just playing the game. Neri's nice. Yeah, I gotta give Neri another shot because I like the paper type of carousel type of thing. I know KDE has a plugin for that, so I could have a similar workflow on both. I'm just deep in, like, I like the oh, you're maximized. The DWM master stack layout. So I gravitate towards anything that lets me do that. But let's stay on topic. Yeah, KDE or Neri, depending on device resources. Yeah, I'm KDE and River. Why don't my animations want to play? It has something to do with these being gray, I think. All right, we're gonna save this branch as a scene, the dialogue scene. We're gonna investigate in that scene. It's still gray. All right, let's see what 1 second of Googling will get me. Godot nodes are grayed out and animations don't play. Is this too specific? It's not an animation tree. Okay, he has a color rectangle. I also had my issue with a color rectangle. All right, no. Kind of runs on async signals. No, that's not. That's not the case here. These are all right. That's fine. Something I want to figure out off stream, because I just need this animation to play. That's it. That's all I need to have. Reset this. I need to see dialogue. Do I want you to be small here? What low resource devices do you use? Old repurposed PCs or handheld devices or single board computers? I mess around with a Raspberry Pi 4B 4GB, I think is what I have. It's not currently in use. But I like to see what games I can run on that. I've got that RGB handheld emulator thing. Though I haven't programmed anything for that, so I guess that doesn't count. And then I have a Surface Go as my main laptop. A Surface Go 1st generation, and it's really, really slow. But yeah, this game I definitely want to get running on that Game Boy looking thing. Pinebook Pro. I've been curious about the Pinebook. I really want to get, as far as Linux laptops go, because I do want to replace my Surface Go at some point. I want to get the Starlight. I spelled that wrong. That's the Starbucks. Starlight. I think this thing looks cool. I hope it's good. I might get one, and I'm also looking at the framework. The framework 12. Is the framework 12 out yet? I can't afford it. I don't even want to look. Starbook. What does she think of it? Made a YouTube video about getting Mario Remastered. Sideloaded into Portmaster? Alright. I'm not currently subscribed to you. So let me do that real quick. This channel doesn't have any content. What do you mean, Michael? And why are my animations not playing? Let's do the good old restart the program. Retro lunch? Bet. Following. Retro lunch. Found you. Sweet. Oh yeah, this is the kind of stuff I'm into. Retro Game Core has been bad for my wallet. Similar kind of channel covering these emulation handhelds. BIOS issues are frustrating if you get a Star Labs. Get an Intel one with guaranteed core boot. They never delivered on AMD core boot. Okay. Word. I know that I wanted a core boot device, but I don't remember why. They just, as far as me as an end user, they just turn on faster, right? Also, I'm just gonna have to make these animations. Oh wait, this doesn't require animations. I'm just hiding or showing when we're waiting for input. So I go to dialog, text, and wait. We'll do, let's make a non-ready for indicator. And then anytime it's scrolling or printing, it should be hidden. I'm just gonna stick it in here. I think this will work. Oh. No. Nope. Didn't work. Didn't work. Alright, I think I messed up by trying to make that a scene. We're not making you a scene. We're deleting you from the file system. You are a child of UI, and that's where you're gonna stay. Dialog. Hopefully that just works. Give me a means to fund the channel. Let me make enough content to get monetized again on YouTube. Just to before anyone tries to spend money on this, before I can actually commit to making videos. Because last time I streamed was like a year ago, and then I just disappeared again. Okay, is it invisible or is it really big? Could be either. It's really big, see? All right. Now, okay, now it's visible and small. The opposite. All right. Bing. Okay, so this needs to be hidden by default, and then we should be good. And then that's good. I don't want it to show on the last box. And I don't want it to show if there's only one. So I think that's that. Okay, but there's the bug that happened again where sometimes it'll just keep on printing past the line, the wait for the next line. But I don't know, I think that looks pretty good. There's some pixels going on over there though. We are not having subpixels in this house. No, but it doesn't look like it there. No, that's good. Didn't you have a Patreon? Yeah. And you donated a lot to me. Thank you very much. I don't have it anymore. I think when I paused it, my grandfathered low Patreon tax plan was canceled. So then I made a Ko-fi, which is technically up, but I am not currently linking it, or I don't know where it's linked, and I don't want to find it because I don't want to accept money right now. Donate to Godot. Donate to your local food bank. I can afford rent right now, so I'm not hurting, you know? I'm just gonna make this hide by default because it's pissing me off. Dialog box hide. Thank you. All right, thank you, Uli. It's good to see you. Have a good night. I'm gonna consider this issue closed, right? Right? I think so. We got, okay, don't touch those, don't touch that. Sure. All right, yeah. Add dialog scroll indicator. Closes number 10. Boom. Boom. Refresh. Refresh again. And drag to the bottom. Okay. Cool. I did the two things that I wanted to do today. But I've got time. So let's do a couple easier ones. Disallow use of sword until obtained, perhaps? Store old man state between scene changes, perhaps? I don't want to do sword animations right now. And then this is the issue where sometimes, right? Oh no, that's not the issue. Okay, whatever. Let's that one should be easy. I'm not doing an inventory system yet. I do have a fairly decent one that I can copy over from this version of the project. This is probably I'm on like version 11 of the Zelda project, and with the earliest versions on Godot being the first videos on my channel, and before that it was on Game Maker. So I've got a lot of places to pull things out. How do you figure out and plan time? Do you mean just like how much time I have to work on things? Right now it's just whatever amount of time I can spare. But tonight I went into the stream saying I'm gonna do 90 minutes, and I tried to pick 2 tasks that I thought would take me 90 minutes total. But in this version of the project, we got a whole ass pause screen. I don't know if that's picking up on my mic. Scheduling and working on what to work on. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure in order. So right now I'm basically just picked out a bunch of issues that I would need to make the first GIF of my game, because I don't feel like I'm making progress until I have discrete things to show. So I have all this organized by just first cave. So every feature required to create a convincing GIF of entering the first cave, receiving the sword from the old man, exiting, and using the sword. Video will start at spawning in, and I'm not worrying about sound and music right now. And then I'm just going on streams, and I'm picking ones that I feel like I'll be able to do with people watching me. And hopefully I'll be able to do harder and harder tasks and get into a better groove and do this all the time. But we'll see. Did you see the videos of the guy remaking Zelda 1 including hand-drawn assets? I think I did, but if you could link that to me, I'm curious. All right. Oh, I was showing off the inventory. Here's the inventory. Oh, yes, I did see that icebox. They just linked that in the Discord for those who are in the Discord, which I guess I should link at some point. So anyway, I am gonna have an inventory, but it's not gonna be in that first little GIF. So all I need to do for this particular issue is don't allow us to hit the button until I pick it up. Right? Do you ever consult your old tutorials when you recreate a project? I done that recently? I think I do everything just a little bit differently than the old tutorials, and those old tutorials I think are just kind of baked into my mind. For yeah. No, I don't really open those that much. Plus I hate the sound of my own voice. So okay. I just need to, do I have anything that, okay. Show sword. I'm gonna do something silly. And just, this right here, I'm only going to, let's just do has sword. Okay, let's make a Boolean. We can always change this later. See? I put the to-do comment. That means I will definitely get back to this. That's a promise. That's a promise to you, and that's a promise to myself. So if has sword and the sword button is pressed. Old tutorials helped you in grad school? Damn, I'm happy to hear that. I think what I'd really like to do is first recreate Zelda 1 by from scratch. Then, I don't know, iterate that on a few times so I make sure I'm not doing any shortcuts like I'm doing on the stream right now. Make sure it's something that I'd be happy to show other programmers and developers, and then make a book. I think I would really like to do how to create your own Zelda game as a book. A book / video series / blog. Like, it's really just creating the information, and then whatever the medium is, doesn't matter at that point. But first goal is to make the game, right? When are we making Zelda 2? That's Terra Labyrinth. Do you remember that? I've got a trailer for that on my channel somewhere. Me and Andrew are working on that. It was our answer to Zelda 2. But we'll get there. We'll get back to Terra Labyrinth. Like, I'm doing all this recreating Zelda 1 so that I can make Tetraforce. And then we'll do Zelda 2, and that'll be Terra Labyrinth. So, don't worry. Is the Discord still active? Yeah, relatively. Like, if someone says something, I usually also say something. Do I have a link to that? I'll make a new link. Invite people. Copy. Minish Cap next? Hell yeah. Alright, there's a Discord. It's probably a temporary link, so I'll have a real one in future descriptions. Breath of the Wild when? Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, 30 years ago, you wouldn't be able to make something like that, this as one developer on one computer in their apartment. So maybe in 30 years, games like Breath of the Wild will be what teenagers are making in their free time and making YouTube videos or Glorp Glop videos or whatever the streaming service then is. We're all still around by then. What am I doing? I got so distracted here. I gotta do the has sword thing. So, you know what? We're gonna put in a global. Fuck it. We're gonna put it in a global. It's not even gonna be here. It's gonna be, I don't care. It's gonna be in the UI global that we already have, because I gotta make this in the inventory later anyway. The inventory is gonna be UI related. So all of that code is gonna be in this script, or a lot of it will be in this script. Fuck it, dude. Has sword. And then show sword. Has sword equals true. Yeah. Starts false. So if has sword, yeah, all right. So right now, I can't use it. I go in here, I get it, and then I can use it. And guess what, guys? Since I'm already doing a shortcut here, I don't want to make world states, like global state stuff yet. Because for this first GIF, I don't need it. By global state stuff, I mean like, if you get the sword should not be there anymore, right? Or the old man shouldn't be able to give you the sword anymore. Or like, if you get the first Triforce piece in the first dungeon, the boss shouldn't be there. Or I guess that's just, if you kill the boss is dead. So I'm considering that global state. It's going to be anything that goes into the save file. And I'm not going to worry about that right now. So guess what? Store old man state between scene changes. The old man, I have to make a new like NPC class when I have shops and just other people, right? Right? So why don't we just use the has sword? That's the state. The global state is directly in the RAM. It's not some random dictionary that I have to define right now. It's already a variable that we're already setting. If the old man, if has sword disappear, or don't disappear, I guess just don't show in the first place. But if UI has sword, then hide. Why not? And you know what else? We add that to the dialog trigger. Boom, 2 issues in 1. If I need Mac OS testing, let you know. Okay, bet. I might. I definitely have no access to a Mac. Da-na-na-na. You got the sword. All right, we got it. We can leave. We can re-enter. He's still there. What? That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, well, I don't want you to hide. I want you to not exist. And the old man, same thing. Just go. Na-na-na-na. And then I leave. And then I come back. And he's still there. But the dialogue trigger's gone. But why are you still here, old man? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson? Old man. Oh, you know what? The old man script doesn't even do anything. He doesn't. Right? Yeah. Right? Right. No, he does disappear. Where do I disappear him? Oh, I disappear him here. So this old man script is gone. We're just going to stick this in here. And guess what, guys? Don't even worry about it. I put the to do. So it's a done deal. That's gonna get fixed at some point. How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man? You get it. Take this. Die. You got the sword. Leave. Come back. And he's gone. And that's global state, baby. And that's 2 issues in 1, baby. So, we look at these real quick. Okay, we are changing player now. Oops. No. Yup. remove the old man script, yes. Okay. How do I want to name this? Howdy, generic video game NPC. Welcome. What do I name the commit? Add check for sword, or add I don't know how to name commits sometimes. I'm sorry if this marker for my own progress that is currently not public is not the best. Add check for sword to for add check require sword to use sword. Add sword get requirement and hide old man on revisit. Why not? Closes number 7 and number 11. Beautiful. The double pushed. See, I was like, let's just add one more issue because I got a little bit more time tonight. And we did both of them. But it only closed one. Why does it only close one? Do I need to write it like so specifically? Reference this issue from comment now. It's closed. Just close it. We're fine. I guess I need to do those on separate lines. Is that the case? Someone confirm, please. But that's everything in my to-do. So the backlog is we got to do some fun sword animation stuff, which I would do tonight, but I don't want to do it from scratch. And I've done this in another project, so I will be referring to an older project to do that. I won't be tonight. And then these two are just bugs, and they are not on the first cave milestone. Technically. Okay, well, technically, okay. For the first cave, I kind of wanted to be able to show the spin attack. Just because, like, oh yeah, this is Zelda 1, but look, you could spin attack. Technically speaking, we did it. We've done it. This could be the GIF. You spawn in, you walk in, you go up. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You get the sword. Another pop-up. And then you swing the sword a couple times, and that's your content. That's your social media post. You did it. But I want to make mine slightly better, so it's going to take another day. So, it's been 90 minutes. My goal is to stream between 1 and 2 hours, several times a week. I'm kind of planning on streaming tomorrow morning before I have to go to work. So morning for me is going to be, let's say, hour and a half. So I need to be done by 11 a.m. So let's say 10:30 to be safe. I guess I'll stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. Chicago time. Join the Discord. I'll say if I change my mind. But that's the plan. The plan is to stream probably Wednesdays at noon, we'll say. Thursdays at 9. Fridays. Let's make a schedule. Let's make a schedule. Let me hide my notes. Thoughts on Obsidian for notes, guys? Stream schedule. we'll say Wednesdays 12 to 1:30. This is all CSC Chicago. 12 to 1:30 p.m. 9 to 10:30 p.m. Fridays 9 to 10:30 a.m. So y'all are getting another stream in less than 12 hours if I wake up in time. Why did you kill that old man and take his sword? Because I needed it. It's dangerous to go alone, and he wouldn't come with me. Saturdays, I probably can't, but I assume that's when a lot of people would actually be able to watch. But, like, I know this Saturday I can't. Saturday, we'll say TBD, but maybe I can't do it late because I work the next morning. Maybe 7 to 9:30 p.m. Sundays, I open on Mondays. TBD 7 to 9. I don't want to do it that early on Sundays, so I probably just won't stream Sundays. And Mondays, Tuesdays, I go to my mama's house, so I'm just gonna leave those for not social times, not YouTube times, not internet times. These are my offline days, we'll say. But how about that? What if I streamed 5 days a week? That's the plan. Maybe Saturdays won't happen, or maybe Sundays won't happen. So let's say 3 to 5 days a week is the current plan. For until I'm a content creator again. Sound good? That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I gotta like change the titles on today's stream and yesterday, and put like my Discord and stuff in the descriptions. Slippy, I haven't played Melee in so long. One of these days we'll play again. We'll play again, Zeta. I gotta go to bed. But thanks, y'all. So happy y'all were able to watch. I'm gonna hit end the stream in 3, 2,